Alright, everyone, we're back with a new game, Little Nightmares. I posted in Discord with a bunch of my buddies a list of games, and this is the one that got the most votes, so this is the next game. I also have ideas for my next few games after this, thanks to those guys. So we're gonna just keep on plugging through some games. Never played this game before. It was highly recommended by some buddies. Or just diving right on in. Apparently we're small enough to fit in a suitcase. Okay, and we already have control. Let's see, is there anything we can interact with here? So I don't really know much about the premise of this game, but we're just gonna see how this goes here. Kind of like this little dark, spooky feeling that it's given off already. Been very kind of intuitive what you need to be doing. So, like when games work like this. There's been absolutely zero dialogue, so hopefully they're gonna start doing a little world building for us here soon. Okay, there's something over there. Let's see. We need to take this somewhere. I am not sure what that is supposed to be, but we'll just keep trying to figure out what we got going on here. There's something blocked up that door there. Oh. You'd jump even higher if you knew what slept there. There we go. Thank you for the little clue game, because I did not know what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, that's nice. Working on some of the creepiness I see. We need to push this chair so we can... Yeah, okay. Get this door. Alright, yeah, we're just moving right along. feel like we probably need to try and figure out how to get up there. Let's see though, maybe there's something else over yonder. No. Is it harder to grab onto things? Okay, is this gonna be like a ladder for us here? Yep, okay, there we go. Just a little bit of having to play around, figure out some of what we have going on here. Okay, so we don't want to let that thing get us. Found our first enemy, some sort of a leech. Alright, get away from that. Sure, there's probably some advantages to staying in the dark on certain things, but right now I have no idea what those might be. So okay, here we go. We got a little lantern. Get that lit up. Okay, and now we're locked in this room. But of course we figure a way out. We're just geniuses. Okay. Little gnome. Oh. We got leeches all over the place down here. And they got us. Kind of guessing we probably gotta... Oh no, we're just starting right back down in here. Can't jump or run while we're in that. Alright, we found a way away from the leeches, jump across. We'll just keep lighting these lanterns as we find them. That little gnome is still just running around in the dark. Don't know if it's leading us, if we should be following this, if it's something we need to be avoiding, but this does seem like the path we need to follow. Yeah, without our light right now, we wouldn't be able to see anything we're doing, so definitely a point where we need to have this going. Can we make this jump? Yes, we can. Alright, I see a hatch we can pull. There's also a little hole we can go through. Let's see what's in the hatch. Okay, we'll let the gnome out. Hopefully we're helping this guy and he's not gonna just be one of the next things that kills me. Resets our progress a bit. Don't know what that creepy thing up there was, but we've got lots of things we need to be avoiding, so it's probably among the list of things that we need to be worried about. Let's see, what do we got up here? Those look like they're charged right now. Yep. Had to just double check that, but yeah, that is definitely charged. I'll just wake up in the room right next to it. Okay, let's see what needs to be done in here. Trying to take a look around, see if something here makes sense. You know what? It looks like it leads to behind the door. Close this door here, and yep, and we found our switch. Okay. I only have a little bit of time to get through that. Bring this board down, and we should be able to jump up here then. Oh, didn't make it in time, or mistimed that jump, whatever you want to say I did. Do you really want to head back into this room? That feels like the wrong way. Now let's see what we got in this room here. Got a merry-go-round. Okay, so do we need to go back, turn off the power, and run through the next one too? And this is our way to get back if we didn't figure that out right away. Which apparently we didn't, so. See, do we have enough time to make it all the way to that next door? Yes, we do. All right. These doors are locked. Okay, this one looks like it's got some light on the other side. No, okay. Let's just keep on going, see what we got further up ahead. Alright, I'm really liking the feel of this game so far. Don't quite know how we're supposed to get to where that gnome is, but a little bit of playing around and feeling this out might get us to what we need to know and what we need to do. There's something over here we needed to bring with us. Do we need to get to one of those other doors? Let's see. No, doesn't seem like it, but let's see. Does our light give us any indication over here? Alright, here we go. We found some ladder type cages that we're able to climb up. Gets us to our next doorway. We did it. We got a kid sleeping in the bed. Okay, are we not supposed to be under there? His arms are down on the ground. I feel like crouching because I could hear my footsteps. Seems like we don't want that guy to hear us. He had his eyes covered, so guessing can't really see us, but he could probably hear our footsteps, and I don't want to be grabbed by such a creepy looking dude there. Okay, we're hungry. Were we supposed to be finding food? I don't see any kind of indication. Let's see. Yeah. Indicator showing that we have like a hunger level, but okay, there we go. Thank you for the food, kind soul. You're kind of creepy looking, but thank you. I appreciate you feeding us when clearly my guy was starting to get hungry and needed that food. Another news, just to make this feel all hunky-dory in here. I can't jump and reach that, okay? Always worth checking things, right? Oh, nope, did not make that. I probably got to go up on that ledge over there, work my way around to this. Okay. We are still figuring this out, so mistakes are, bound to be made, and that was just one of them. It's a good thing we got this raincoat. Probably helping us to stay, dry from all these. Ooh. Okay. We gotta climb there, it looks like, but can we jump across once we're climbing? Yes, we can. Okay. We got an agile little fellow here. Where to from here? Is it across this way? Looks like we gotta make it so that we can keep climbing up these filing cabinets, but maybe I just didn't time that jump right. Ooh. Alright. We'll get this. I have confidence in myself. Got a lot of confidence in our little raincoat dude. Making sure you're holding the right buttons when you're doing stuff is very important here. Oh no. Where did I go to? Okay. I made it across where I needed to be, but of course hit some wrong buttons. So now we gotta do this this jump here again. Wait for this thing to be a little closer to us. Nope, I did not get that. Nice little reset. We're learning. Sorry we're putting this little guy through so much trauma pretty early on here, but it's the early learning pains that'll make the rest of this game work a little bit better for us. No, every mistake you make should be a lesson that you learn. So we're just gonna take it as that. We're learning lessons. Okay, now do we just need to try and jump up to this one? Why can't you make it onto this next little platform? Seems like that's the logical place to go, is to just jump up that way, but it does not want us to do that. Alright, we definitely gotta get up there. But how is the big question. This game, I'm getting a little frustrated with having to figure this part out. I wish there was a bit of a closer checkpoint instead of making us run through these rooms again. And that's just not paying attention right there. We lit a lantern here. Like, can't you just start us right next to this thing if we screw up this next bit, which very clearly I've been doing a whole bunch of screwing up this next bit. Okay, my thought is maybe we wait for this thing to come over and then we can run and jump up and grab this next platform here. But no, that seems to be too great a distance. If we go to the spot that we have been able to get to, doesn't seem like we're able to climb though. And if we can't climb up that next point, I'm not quite certain what it is that we do need to do over here. Oh, this has got to be making for some riveting content right now. You know, one thing I haven't tried, maybe we can climb up the chain that thing is swinging from. See how good of a climber our little guy is. Okay. Yeah, so I was just going about this all sorts of wrong. This ladder, nope, ladder's just a red herring. We gotta climb the cages. That doesn't want to budge. Let's see. Oh, let's bring it closer to us. And we did not make that. It's gonna start us all the way back again. Of course it is. But now we know what we need to do for this next step. We We'll figure this out. It's going to be a whole bunch of trial and error. But I'm learning a new game, and I'm enjoying learning what I got going on here. It's not this little guy's fault. He's doing everything that I'm telling him to do. So this is purely user error. Alright, can we keep just climbing up? Where does this bring us to? Nope, we gotta be further down here. Okay, we get this up. We'll bring it closer. Maybe we climb then? No, we are gonna have to figure out timing that jump somehow. Okay, climb. There we go. Wow. That didn't work for us. Oh man, I got the timing. I just missed the jump. Now back to our favorite part of the game. Getting to that chain. I just wanted to keep redoing this spot because, you know, it's just so much fun to do at this same spot over and over. It's the best part of the game. Get ourselves a little extra height to make this jump a little easier. Climb on up here. Raise the box up. Bring it over. Oh man, how am I just so bad at figuring out that depth on this? It's not leeches or creepy blind dudes with weird long arms. It's jumping errors. Small error after small error is giving this boy more than little nightmares, giving him lots of physical trauma. There we go. It's might be moving slow, but better to be moving slow than not make this right. We're not going for the speed run, obviously. You know, I must have. I would have needed to do a few resets at this point if we were trying to speed run this game. There we go. We've made it to our next little area. Pull this one out. I'll pull this next one out a little bit. Oh, no. Can we pull other drawers out? No, that's locked. Alright, made it through here. Let's do a quick check and see. Alright, yeah, we got a little lantern. This is one way to hang by a noose that I guess isn't so bad. No. Don't tell me. Okay, that was just all to depower this. Okay. I thought it was going to make me do all that climbing and jumping again. Oop. Okay, we'll hide behind those boxes this next time. That eye turns us to stone or ash or whatever that's supposed to be there. Come here. This next time we just wait here instead of trying to catch that. Okay. Past the Medusa eye is what I'm going to call that, since we turned to stone. Okay, we made it there. We gotta get up. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Alright. And we're figuring things out. Look at us. Making progress. Alright, little gnome dudes don't seem to be so bad. Look how the canary has flown its cage? Was that an exclamation point? Well, it is nice that whatever has us trapped here is at least giving us a stairway that makes traversing all right. Was there a door there? Okay. Alright, let's see. It's a nice little puzzle, horror puzzle game here. We walk around, we figure some things out. Giving us some insight into other things. I don't know really what we want to be checking out here. Where are you going to, little gnome guy? Is this openable? No. Was it just giving us a little preview of the things to come? Just gave him a hug. Are you following me now? We'll take you with us. Nice to have friends. Don't think we would have been able to make it through there with him, but let's see. Don't know where we'd go from there. Let's take a look around the room. Okay. Bring that over, get that switch. We probably shouldn't have pushed that off the carpet because it doesn't seem to want to go on the carpet now. But there's always workarounds. Sometimes you get stuck, but you just gotta move some things out of your way, you know? Alright, there's a key here. How do we get to said key? Let's see, maybe we gotta go up to go down. Where would this key even go? I don't know, I feel like this key's gotta be important some way here, so let's take a look. Yep, there we go, we got a lock. Key is like half our size, so our guy is struggling with it. One-time use key. All good. Gets us to where we need to be. There's a button there. What do we need to get to do to get to this button? What are you for, monkey? Okay, so learn to throw things. Thank you, game, for realizing I needed a little bit of a hint. It's always a nice thing when games pick up on that. Don't just leave you struggling for too long. I need the monkey again to throw at the button again. This time on the inside. We just spent so much time climbing upstairs. Now we're going down. Alright, we will probably be stopping when we hit our... Oh. We're gonna get something to give us food again? Starting to get hungry here. Do we need to... Alright, we got a checkpoint. Let's see if we can get our guy fed before we stop for today, because it is my grandmother's birthday, so I do need to start getting ready to go and celebrate that with her. Yeah. 89 years old today. Happy birthday, yeah. Okay, look, we found some food. Oh, and we got trapped. What are you doing over there, creeper? Huh? Managed to get ourselves out of this cage. Are we able to drag a cage? Yes, we are. Okay, gotta make sure we're running for this. Oh, we got crushed by the door. Makes us sit through the whole scene with this guy again. Alright. Well, we did find that checkpoint. We'll start back up next time with this creepy little guy dragging away a child and us having to break out of this cage. So, I hope you're all enjoying Little Nightmares. This has been a lot of fun to start figuring out. Good puzzles. Nice little ambient scares. Not too frightening, but I don't think it's really supposed to be an overly frightening game. Just have some nice little horror themes. So you all have yourself a great rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow.